Okay, Budz, the new Copper Golem was just added along with a bunch of new features. So this is my reaction to seeing them in-game for the very first time. Are you enjoying Minecraft? Yes. Experiments. Drop 3 2025. Improve your item management with the new Copper Golem and improved item switching in the 3rd game drop of 2025. Turn on experiments, baby. So we're at a beautiful little area. Let's look up copper. The copper stuff. Oh my god, I gotta try the armor. I gotta try the armor. Oh my god. This is like the ruby armor. Silence is the cool one. Whoa! Oh my god! Look at how freaking sick this is! And let me go into survival mode real quick. This is the perfect time for us to experiment with the tools! It feels, just looking at it with the naked Minecraft eye, and I have played for just, you know, a few years now, it feels a little quicker than stone, like possibly a few like seconds quicker, but it's not like super amazingly wonderful. I want to know how much damage it does. It gives 5 things of armor protection. Let me go get exploded by this creeper and we'll find out firsthand if this is good or bad. Okay, I don't think I was really close to him. Let's see how fast this mines. I'd say probably a little quicker than iron. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, maybe actually a little bit slower. And it's got bad durability too. I think I probably mined like a few blocks. Oh my god, is that a baby on your back? Be gone. Come here, spider. Okay, we 3-shot spiders. How much? Okay, skeleton does half with the bow. Not bad. Not necessarily the best, but not bad. Okay, I'll get to the thing that everyone wants me to test. I'll get it, I'll get there. That sound is so good. Now the real time, I'm gonna summon in a normal golem with the spawn egg, but I also want, because I'm gonna just see. Oh, snappity. Hey bro, what are you looking in there for? Is he gonna take things? He took the iron! Oh, where does it go, buddy? So he can only get the stuff that's down there. So, if I want him to put that in the correct area, then I am going to need to make a, like, dirt pillar. So he should walk up that. Right? Hey, put it back! And he'll take it, and he'll put it in the bottom. Oh! What? Yeah, he gets a little confused. I think that the pathing goes to the lowest one first, and then tries to figure out where it goes. How do they work like this? Can they pick up like all of them? Okay, so if it's not stacked, they can only pick up the bits that are actually like together. So if this is together, but then I do that, they have to make 2 trips. What happens if it lightnings? Summon lightning bolt. Owie. Okay, so even though they have a lightning rod on their freaking heads, they don't actually do anything. Weather thunder. What happens if that goes? I love them so— oh my god! Jesus Christ! That would be so cute if they're like little, like if you have the ability to make the lightning strike them, then they could be like power line, like workers, like electricity men, if that makes any sense. This is so cute. That guy is still working just as good and as quickly as this guy. And I wonder if I could, let me get some honey comb. If I could wax them? Oh, so I can pick like what color they should be. Okay, I think that this is going to come out in September or maybe October. I don't know. Do they just go back and stand around when they're done? Or are they in a permanent looking around mode? because that might cause some lag if they're permanently looking. I think that it would be nice if there is nothing in these chests. Look at that wolf chasing after that guy. Get him, get him. I think it would be nice if there is nothing else for them to do, for them to maybe power off like behind their eyes or something, kind of like before where you had to like keep on like getting them with the axe and making sure like that they stayed nice and clean, or else they would like slow down and everything. I think having them like turn into like baby statues and then temporarily come back on would be cool. And they just keep looking in these chests. What happens if there is no chest? Ooh, what if there is a copper chest but it's hidden behind something and they can't get to it? Would their pathing still like go? Okay, so they can open the chest. That's interesting. And if I block this off, then they can't get in it anymore. What? How are you doing that? Do they path towards it? I guess they do. I'm trying to think, like, I would hate to have my base like have a bunch of noise, so maybe like a piston coming up. But it doesn't seem like they're really like wanting. Oh, what about you? You gonna get it? You're 1 block tall. You can fit in there. What if I put a slab? Oh, yeah. Okay, then they can go in. Guys, let him get out. Let him get out. Oh, they can't fit out of that. They're like 1.5 blocks. Boop, please go organize that. Nope, no, you're, oh. Okay. It is several hours later and I have put in some work. Now, I've already uploaded the first video. I head on in here and make sure this guy doesn't get out. So this is our little test subject buddy. And we have some normal chests. And if we go upstairs, we have a barrel with a bunch of stuff. And I have moss for another experiment, but we're gonna do this one first. I have created a redstone like pathing thing that makes this guy just wander around like a pet. But when you put stuff into this barrel, you hear that little noise go off and bada bing, bada boom, this guy goes into action mode. Now, while he's sorting all those things out, I'm actually gonna show you guys the redstone because this is like really, really cool. I tried to make it compact. I didn't really know how to do this, but we have a barrel and it gets hoppers to suck out the items. And let me just break this so you can see. Put it into the copper chest. Now, this redstone repairer is placed down when this chest is at 0, and it will send off a redstone signal as long as there is any item in that chest. And that'll send a signal into this repeater, which will then power off this redstone torch, which in turn will turn off this piston that is blocking our little helper here from getting to the blocks. As I was testing this little dude cannot mess with any barrels or hoppers. It is strictly for chests. So this is a great way of having like a little sorting system that's only dependent on the copper golem. Like normally, in order to get a sorting system with redstone, I'd have to have 6 hoppers and redstone and 2 comparators and a whole bunch more. This is a little bit of a slower way of doing it, but it is just as good. And it also makes this little dude be muted, so he is not constantly rummaging through chests or anything like that. He doesn't have access. Once all of the items are out, this piston will close. But we've got a few items coming in, so let me empty this out real quick. Hold on, I just put a bunch in. He has 16 items, and I'm pretty sure that he only grabs 4 or like 8 at a time. So let's see here. Oh no, he grabs 16. Okay, so then now that chest is totally closed, this guy is all done. So this piston shoots up, and his pathing is no longer allowed to like walk in here. So he's not gonna keep opening that. He's just going to exist in the storage space. But this is like the most compact version. But if you want to make this work just a little bit smoother, I have 3 double chests stacked up on top of each other, so we don't have like a bunch of separate double chests lying about. We have 2 little copper golems here, and we have 2 double copper chests. Now we have our same piston setup here, and we do just have hoppers coming straight from these 2 chests into another chest. And down below, we have some pretty simple but a little bit altered redstone. So we have the exact same type of comparator into redstone. We have 2 different outputs, and they come over here to turn off these little redstone torches. So let's come up here, and I am going to toss in as many moss blocks as I can. And we'll hear those little pistons go off, and we should start to see some nice copper golems delivering those materials to the chests. They get a little stuck right now is what I've noticed, but they will eventually find their way to where they need to go. I think they got stuck on that little block underneath it. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. He looks in the first one. And he just smacks it in, okay. So I want them to put it in the very top one. And the issue is that they need to be able to reach the very top one. Right now they're kind of losing their minds over here. Come on, guys. No, I don't want it in there. You guys are the worst freaking organizers in the history of the known. No, don't put it down there. Put it up at the top. What are you doing? In theory, you could have a platform here and all of this stuff is behind the scenes. They are sorting everything out for you. So now they're putting it in the top one. So they'll check the second one. They'll say, whoa, that's full. And then they'll check the bottom one for some reason. Whoa, that's full. And then they'll put it away in the top one. Oh, that's awesome. What will they just hold it if there's too much space? Hello, wandering trader. Don't tell me you just stay checking. Oh, okay, so they'll keep trying. If it's full, then they will just keep doing it and they'll be kind of stuck there, which is a very good indicator that your chest system is full if you don't have like some type of redstone like lamp or torch system to tell you when it's full. Bad news is it will halt every single other item. Like if I had this multiplied a bunch of times going in this direction, then these guys would now be stuck saying, hey, we can't put the moss anywhere. We can't do it. So you would have to go through and empty out all of this, which does suck. Right now, this is my take. Copper golems are really, really helpful and they are really, really fun. However, I think that if you're a more serious player who likes organizing like to the max, then I think that these guys won't really be like functional and helpful. The other thing is that there is not really good overflow. I wish that there was like an overflow prevention. Maybe they put it back in there. That is freaking sick. And I am so glad that I took the time to actually try to make this. I do really like the idea and I am very happy with it. How I made this, where if there are no more blocks, then boop, it goes up. So you're not gonna get all that extra chest noise. Hopefully you guys love them just as much as I do. Now, this is only the first day, so everything is still like, you know, able to change and so on and so forth. Experimenting with these guys is really, really cool, and I'd suggest that all of you get on, whether it be snapshots in the, you know, upcoming weeks or upcoming days, or on the Bedrock preview / beta, because that is going to be awesome. I also hope that you get the feature to, grab the items from them like with a laze, because that would really suck if like the only way you can do that is like putting a chest down and having like that. Like that's just not that good. Anyways, buds, if you're interested in seeing me react to these guys' announcement as I'm watching that Minecraft video, then check out this video on screen now where I freak out about how cute these dudes are. And buds, as always, remember to join the village today. It's only a click away. And special thank you to our members, Aya, Lilith, the Happy Tree Hugger, and Kinboshi.